Let's go, let's go. On the hop, fellas, on the hop. Who wants it? Let's see some hustle out there today. Got a big game this week. Come on.
Here we go, here we go. 60 outlaw. Set, go. Let's go now. 60 Pittsburgh. Set, hut. Set, ready. 50, 5. Ready, 18 Gator, hit it. Ready, ready, now. Down, 70, Indy, go. Set up, 10 Lobo, Leaf River, Leaf River.
This is it. You only got one shot. Time to go for gold.
Get it.
We've been talking about you getting better every
Ready,
week.
ready.
You know
Ready,
what?
ready.
Today you got better. Keep it up.
Come on, set, shoot. Let's go. 8, hut, hut. Set, 9, set, go. Here we go. Set, hut. Here we go, here we go. 5. Let's go now. Hit it.
This is your last opportunity.
Now.
Let's go for gold.
Hey, big fella, swing over here. Let's talk. We've been talking about you getting better every week. You know what? Today you got better. Let's keep it up.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. This is preseason football on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what ought to be a great matchup between the Green Bay Packers and the Oakland Raiders. I'll see you again at halftime as we preview some of the action coming up on Sunday. But for now, it's Thursday Night Football. And on the call, as always, is Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
On the double. 93 is the mark. Here we go. Double time. 3 down. Let's go.
Throwing on first down. Tidwell. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Give the sack to Blake Martinez. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. And as a first-rounder, a lot of eyes on him, a lot of expectations.
And he has to play well in his rookie year. Those days of coddling guys and bringing them along slowly, those days are long gone.
Here are the updates and everything. I changed
It's the coach. This is preseason.
Second game preseason. I didn't look at the game. Protect ball known session send fire. Well, this dude did everything in the second preseason. Really good.
Looking to throw on second down. Tidwell complete to Jones. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Got his man. It's Williams. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. They run him with a rookie from Alabama, Josh Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to lead to a third down. Back to throw. Tidwell buying time to his left. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
Ready. 70, Indy. 3 down.
Off the bootleg. Tidwell. A battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they call the field general.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Tidwell. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. And this is a guy straight out of college. They're not going to try to groom for a year or two. They want him to produce right away.
That's why they took him in the first round. They expect him to be a starter right away and a future all-pro. So they don't have any time to wait for him to come along. They want him to play right now to help this team.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth. They got a very good infusion of youth.
And they didn't really reach to get anyone as well. They stuck to their draft philosophy, got the best players they could at the time they were drafting, and inserted them into...
Set. And two soft.
On first down, Tidwell.
Look, I know people say quitting is bad, but when you're trying to get XP, quitting is good. Just why do my offensive line suck so bad? Like, what is going on? The center's a 93. He's a whole superstar. 87, 85, 85, 83, 83, 88. So, what does this mean? Yeah, left tackle, 73. What is it? His strength is 87. His blocks just suck. Left guard, he's a what? 87. Center, 93. 79, almost 80. 85. 75. Right end, that's all defensive stuff. I'm just saying. Tight end. 85. His blocking probably sucks though. Yeah, his block kind of sucks. Well, I'm just saying. Come on now. Player card. I mean, I'm a scrambler. I should be able to break sacks. So, why am I getting sacked so bad? I'm the 19th ranked quarterback in the league. I don't understand. Scrambler. 70. I don't know. And then the sacks don't really make sense. I get sacked. I don't even break a sack. I just get instantly. Is there any controls to break a sack? Am I just dumb? Waterway, scramble, pump fake. So there's just no way to break a sack. You can fake snap. You tell me I can make them jump. Oh yeah, that will become useful, actually. Usefulness.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is preseason football on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what ought to be a great matchup between the Green Bay Packers
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. And as a first-rounder, a lot of eyes on him, a lot of expectations.
And he has to play well in his rookie year. Those days of coddling guys and bringing them along slowly, those days are long gone. When you're drafted in the first round, they expect you to play right away. And the community's eyes and fan base, they'll be on you the entire way.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
That's on the Raiders' big money man, the free agent tackle Trent Brown. And a manageable third down becomes a lot less manageable. 3rd and 7 after the false start. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So they decline it as that will bring up.
Go now. 91. Ready, go. Go. Go.
On 1st and 10, Tidwell looking downfield for Jones. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Zay Jones was the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a pass caught by Zay Jones.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
That's going to set them back 5 yards. After the false start, sets up a 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, Tidwell. And
It'll be a long day. I think I should. I think I should. Yeah. Who do they know? I am him. I am him. I am him. Y'all keep playing with me, I don't want. I am him. I am him. I am him. Y'all gonna stop playing with me? No, I am him.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is preseason football on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what ought to be a great matchup between the Green Bay Packers and the Oakland Raiders. I'll see you again at halftime as we preview some of the action coming up on Sunday. But for now, it's Thursday Night Football. And on the call, as always, it's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Well, it might not be enough to solve the drought problems here in the Golden State, but it sure is coming down pretty good here in Oakland, California. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The folks around the stadium clad in silver and black going to make every last game played in Oakland count. They're ready to go as their Raiders get set to match up with the Green Bay Packers. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you, and now we sit, CD, at week 3 of the preseason, and this is the one that the coaches probably think is pretty valuable, right?
Certainly. This is the dress rehearsal. This is the one where your starters are going to play. You might even game plan a little bit more than you do with a normal preseason game, and then you've got to decide, do you bring them back after halftime and get them going again in the third quarter so they're ready to go when the regular season begins? I'm eager to see how these coaches will handle that.
On the ground, this is Jalen Richard. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before that he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Off play action. Tidwell on the move to his left. Throw left side complete. It's Jacobs. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs, 60 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top 2 options were not available on that throw, so he went the safe route, worked out pretty well.
It was like you were in the...
Come on, set. General West.
Throwing on first down. Tidwell, he completes it to Jones. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. And this is a guy straight out of college. They're not going to try to groom for a year or 2. They want him to produce right away.
That's why they took him in the first round. They expect him to be a starter right away and a future all-pro. So they don't have any time to wait for him to come along. They want him to play right now to help this team.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth. They got a very good infusion of youth.
And they didn't really reach...
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first. 14-7 our score. On first down, Tidwell. Pass incomplete. These offensive starters still out there in the second quarter. You would think the plans for them to at least play into the third quarter, if not all the way through it.
Yeah, it might go by feel. If they have a really good first drive to start the third quarter, they might pull them after that. If not, might leave them out there a little bit longer, but I'll guarantee this, they'll be gone by the start of the fourth quarter.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. And that takes us from second to third down.
Five. Opposite. Switch. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creep.
From the gun, Tidwell. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up.
Ready? Recon, 132 fighter. Go.
On first and 10. Tidwell looking downfield for Jones. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's second down. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on third down. Operating from the gun, Tidwell. Yeah, that.
This is just a warm-up game. Hey. We gotta look in, guys.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. This is preseason football on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what ought to be a great matchup between the Green Bay Packers and the Oakland Raiders. I'll see you again at halftime as we preview some of the action coming up on Sunday. But for now, it's Thursday Night Football. And on the call...
Ready, set. 93's the mic. 93's the mic. That's right, baby. They don't want it. Shoot. Watch it. 80 weapons. Put up. Check. 93's the mic. 93's the mic. Hit it.
Throwing on first down. Tidwell. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. And as a first-rounder, a lot of eyes on him, a lot of expectations.
And he has to play well in his rookie year. Those days of coddling guys and bringing them along slowly, those days are long gone. When you're drafted in the first round, they expect you to play right away. And the community's eyes and fan base, they'll be on you the entire way.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, it all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. The football comes out. Jacobs lost it. And the Packers pick it up. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
No coach or team's ever happy when someone has a turnover, but there's ever a good time to do it.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it down here and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise...
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. This is preseason football on EA Sports.
Yep. 60 outlaw. Watch the twist. Twist. Ready.
Off the play fake. Tidwell. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. And this is a guy straight out of college. They're not going to try to groom for a year or two. They want him to produce right away.
That's why they took him in the first round. They expect him to be a starter right away and a future all-pro. So they don't have any time to wait for him to come along. They want him to play right now to help this team.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth. They got a very good infusion of youth.
And they didn't really reach to get anyone as well. They stuck to their draft philosophy, got the best players they could at the time they were drafting, and inserted them into their lineup.
You know, if I don't get a chance to not score.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. This is preseason football on EA Sports.
Ready. 50, plant. I got. Two times. Take go.
On first down, Tidwell. Flush to his right. It's Williams on the catch. A Raider first down, 17 yards.
Here we go.
Like Antonio Brown, Tyrell Williams came to the Raiders in March. Came up the coast from L.A. where he caught 41 balls last. Year with the Chargers. His best year was 2016 when the Chargers were still in San Diego. Over 1,000 yards, 7 touchdowns, and the Raiders really have high hopes for this 27-year-old receiver. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. And as a first-rounder, a lot of eyes on him, a lot of expectations.
And he has to play well in his rookie year. Those days of coddling guys and bringing them along slowly, those days are long gone. When you're drafted in the first round, they expect you to play right away. And the community's eyes and fan base, they'll be on you the entire way.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago.
He was literally right there. I threw it right there, and it went a whole nother. That's how you know the X factors and suicide do not work. I think I'm too focused on the challenges. I need to just play regular Madden. Too focused on, oh yeah, I gotta do this, yeah, I gotta do that. This is that.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. This is preseason football on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what ought to be a great matchup between the Green Bay Packers and the Oakland Raiders. I'll see you again at halftime as we preview some of the action coming up on Sunday. But for now, it's Thursday Night Football. And on the call, as always, it's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL.
Break. Fight 51. Mike 51. Hey, me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Back to throw. Tidwell. Catch is made by Hunter Renfro. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Tidwell. And the defense has it covered. It's it.
I'm getting tired of, like, getting sacked.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. This is...
Here we go. 10-2 start. General West. Get it.
On first down, it's Jacobs. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And this is a guy straight out of college. They're not going to try to groom for a year or two. They want him to produce right away.
That's why they took him in the first round. They expect him to be a starter right away and a future all-pro. So they don't have any time to wait for him to come along.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 23-yard run as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. We saw so much of this last year at the college level, but there you go. His first rushing touchdown as an NFL quarterback.
And with the speed he has, we certainly know.
Set, ready? 8, read. Clear. And
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's a 2nd and 7. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On 3rd down, Tidwell. He'll find his running back here, Richard. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Really good defensive effort. They were all over.
Ready! 60 Pittsburgh. Go. Hit it.
On 1st and 10, Tidwell eluding the pressure right. He's got it to Williams. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
2nd and 2. Looking downfield for Jones. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Tidwell able to find Walter. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2nd year in Oakland for Walter after being signed off the Ravens practice squad, but only 6 catches, 75 yards a season ago. Then he got a lot of hype in the offseason following OTAs. Their offensive coordinator saying, yeah, Darren, you have that position. Coach Gruden went as far as to say, Darren, you have the chance of a lifetime here. Well, now it's time for Darren Waller to go out there and prove it. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Off-play action. Tidwell. They'll roll him out right. There's a short little toss to Carrier. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
15 line. Check 26, check 26.
2nd and 11. Flushed out right. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. Tremont Williams there to break that one up. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Tidwell escaping the pressure, and he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. As his guys are in for 6. And the Raiders able to...
Set, ready? 18 Gator. 22 jet bomber.
They'll run on 1st down. Richard. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 now. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, Tidwell. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
You see me? They can't stop me.
The job becomes twice as difficult now after this. We now proceed.
Come on.
Got it.
50, Mike's 50. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
Fight.
Throwing on 1st down. Tidwell eluding the pressure right. Caught by Jones. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Ball on the 30, they'll come up with a 2nd and 5. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
Ready. 60 outlaw.
Check 6 guys.
It's a gain of 2.
Go.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Go. Snap.
From the gun on 3rd down, Tidwell, and able to complete it to Moreau. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give him 12 yards that time at an Oakland 1st down. On 1st down, it's Jacobs, and he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Tidwell, he'll buy some time right. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Check your hot read.
6-6, pull it high. Go. Get it.
Back to throw. Tidwell. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
Let them go. On the set.
Mike 51. I'm going to run you on
61, matchbox right.
He's crossing. He's checking crowd.
Ready.
On 1st down, Tidwell. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it, and he will force his way forward for a yard or 2, but I have a good feeling this will be coming back. So they were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Operating from the gun, Tidwell looking deep downfield.
I was doing so good. I don't want to quit it though. Oh, we're quit. What's up, wait? Save it. Yes.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. This is preseason football on...
Here we go. 70, Indy.
They'll run on first down. It's Jacobs. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
We really didn't have any doubt that he was going to be one of the top-rated rookies coming into the league, especially as a runner. And he's given us no reason to change our minds. That's a big-time run, and the production that he showed us in college is translating very well into the National Football League.
Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Oh, a quarterback sneak on 2nd down. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Anything moves, we hit it. Anything moves, we hit it.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. Now this time he'll look to throw. Jones has it. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Tidwell. This complete to Jones. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. And as a first-rounder, a lot of eyes on him, a lot of expectations.
And he has to play well in his rookie year. Those days of coddling guys and bringing them along slowly, those days are long gone. When you're drafted in the first round, they expect you to play right away. And the community's eyes and fan base, they'll be on you the entire way.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
They'll let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Throwing again. Tidwell. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. Back to throw. Tidwell. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now.
Ready, break. Watch the 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. We got 3, fellas. We got 3. 2.
On 1st and 10. Tidwell. He sets to fire deep. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Off the bootleg. Tidwell escaping the pressure right. And his pass incomplete. You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at?
For the most part in preseason, you're playing pretty basic stuff, pretty vanilla defenses. You're looking for guys that play with abandon, that just go out and make plays, and kind of let their athletic ability take over in order for you to notice them.
The Raiders on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. They needed a yard. They got it. First down.
It's been a good drive so far. They just wanted to keep it going, so they call low-risk, low-reward play. No one's worried about picking up big yardage here. Quarterback sneak, keep the chains moving, and pick up another first down.
Why? I be doing so good just to throw the interception. No interceptions. Jeez, man.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. This is preseason football on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what ought to be a great matchup between the Green Bay Packers and the Oakland Raiders. I'll see you again at halftime as we preview some of the action coming up on Sunday. But for now, it's Thursday Night Football. And on the call, as always, it's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, it is a building that has seen it all through the many years of its existence as EA Sports welcomes you to Oakland, California. The pregame festivities here in Oakland have to be seen to be believed. This crowd in silver and black, they are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Green Bay Packers. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you, and now we sit, CD, at week 3 of the preseason, and this is the one that the coaches probably think is pretty valuable, right?
Certainly. This is the dress rehearsal. This is the one where your starters are going to play. You might even game plan a little bit more than you do with a normal preseason game, and then you've got to decide, do you bring them back after halftime and get them going again in the third quarter so they're ready to go when the regular season begins? I'm eager to see how these coaches will handle that.
Protein spill. Under 10. Under 10.
To throw from his end zone. Tidwell sliding out of the pocket.
What else am I supposed to do? I'm at the 1. The 1. Fucking 1, dude. Well, you want me to just sit there? I can't just run the ball just as a running back just get tackled and get a safety. What do you expect me to do?
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. This is preseason football on E.
Gator.
On first down, Jacobs. On the tackle that time, Dean Lowry. And this is a guy straight out of college. They're not going to try to groom for a year or two. They want him to produce right away.
That's why they took him in the first round. They expect him to be a starter right away and a future All-Pro. So they don't have any time to wait for him to come along. They want him to play right now to help this team.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth. They got a very good infusion of youth.
And they didn't really reach to get anyone as well. They stuck to their draft philosophy, got the best players they could at the time they were drafting, and inserted them into their lineup.
Defense doing their job, really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no game.
Called fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. You're exactly right.
And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds.
Ready? 15, lining. 51. Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Get it.
Throwing on first down. Tidwell. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Ready?
Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a third down.
Now 3rd and 5.
Second quarter from Oakland, the homestanding Raiders with the football here. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Not at all what they... Off play action. Tidwell. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Off the play fake. Tidwell forced out to his left. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off play action. Tidwell. The left side completion to Jones. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one goes for 30 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Looking to throw. Tidwell flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. Able to find a lot of empty space there. Picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain. Well, Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. From the gun, Tidwell eluding the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Set 60 Pittsburgh. You ain't got nothing. Deep grip.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the...
Got it. Recon, 132 fighter. Hey, let's go. Ready?
Off the play fake. Tidwell rolling to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket, because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Darren Waller there to make the grab. And the Raiders get a score closer. Obviously, the scoreboard right now is not the friend of this rookie quarterback. But, hey, a touchdown.
Ready.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he will get into the end zone.
Jonah, 70, Indy.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Jacobs. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Off play action. Tidwell steps away. And now he's going to use his legs. And down inside the 15 he goes.
As a rookie quarterback, that's exactly how you endear yourself to your teammates. Give it up for the cause. It's also how you end up on the training table, too.
Yeah, it's a catch-22. Coach doesn't like it. Teammates love it. Where do you fall on it?
Well, I fall on wanting to endear yourself to your teammates, but pick your spots. Be smart about it. They need you for the full season.
Yeah, the rookie's going to learn as he goes. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Escaping the pressure. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kyler Fackrell, the linebacker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So they lost yardage.
Ready? 15, Lonnie. 15 line.
Single.
On first down, Tidwell. He's airing it out for Williams. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Tyrell Williams was the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll roll him out right. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 29 yards, first down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Back to throw. Tidwell looking in zone for Jones. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job to fit. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball. You're handing out multiple, although I set you up by saying game balls, plural, but
I like where we're going with this, though. You say one to represent, like the best player of all of that, and I say multiples so that you keep everyone motivated and involved.
You're a man of the people.
I'm a man of the people. I thought I was the only child.
You get a game ball, and you get a game ball. Game balls for everybody. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
No. What? How am I supposed to finish with 0 sacks and your offensive line is so terrible? Let's get practice today.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. This is preseason football on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what ought to be a great matchup between the Oakland Raiders and the Seattle Seahawks. I'll see you again at halftime as we preview some of the action coming up on Sunday. But for now, it's Thursday Night Football. And on the call, as always, it's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. We are in the Pacific Northwest as we get set for football at CenturyLink Field here in Seattle. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Oakland Raiders. I'm Brandon Gaudin. As always, by my side is Charles Davis. So the final tune-up for the regular season, and probably not going to really see much starter action out here in this one, are we?
You're right. Not much in the way of starters, key veterans, key backups, but the guys who have to make the team, struggling for those few spots that are open, we'll see them the entire time. But you and I both know this as well. There will be a surprise cut or two from guys who didn't actually play in this game tonight thinking that they were safe.
Too soft. Pilot, 64, weak. Ready.
On first down, Jacobs. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. In on the tackle there, Bobby Wagner, coming off a 3rd straight All-Pro season.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down. Tidwell got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. To throw on 2nd down. Tidwell, he'll swing this one out to Richard. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Tidwell eluding the pressure right. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down.
Sir? Over here.
So the victory here for Seattle. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.